Hello and welcome to our 6th daily prompt for Women's History Month. It is also International Women's Day, so I want to wish all women watching this, whether you be cis, queer, or anything, a very happy International Women's Day. Today's story is titled A Knowing Shuffle, and it's based on a prompt. After being dragged to a psychic visit as a joke by a friend, your protagonist finds out something that makes them reconsider their behaviour. So let's get right into it. You are going to die. Her heart stopped, frozen in fear. I'm joking, the psychic laughed. Relax, I haven't even read your cards yet. Claire sighed with relief and elbowed her friend Janet, who was wetting herself laughing. I'm assuming you want your future read? The psychic asked with a smile. Claire nodded apprehensively, and the psychic produced a deck of tarot cards seemingly out of nowhere. She shuffled them and organised them into a fan shape, which faced down so no one could see the front. Pick 3, she encouraged, and Claire took 3 cards, one from the left, one from the centre, and one from the right. The psychic smiled and placed each card face down before turning them over one by one. Ace of Cups. You fell passionately in love. Claire blushed as Janet cleared her throat to avoid laughing again. Ace of Wands. You think of starting a family. Claire was beginning to look like a raspberry by this point. Oh, you want to have some babies. Janet laughed as the psychic looked between the two knowingly. Final card. King of Wands. You will win good friends if you handle others with strength and compassion. The psychic studied the woman in front of her. Does this make sense to you? Claire nodded. I think you should tell her how you feel, she whispered to her after taking her hands in hers. She might surprise you. She let go and sat back as Claire looked awkwardly to Janet, who didn't seem to notice. I didn't mean right now. I have other things to get on with, the psychic laughed. Thank you, Claire smiled, getting up from her chair. Well, that was boring, Janet said after they'd finished paying and left the room. It makes sense to me. Janet? She asked. Yes? You're a good friend, and I want you to know I love you. Janet smiled. I love you too, Claire. She laughed, skipping on ahead. No, you don't, Claire whispered to herself. And I'm going to be okay with that.